Hello everyone, today we have new video review and this time we're gonna check kit from Special Hobby. As usual, you can find link to the review article in the video description below, click it and read text in English and Russian with detailed photos. This is a new Supermarine Seafire Mk.III, which is modeled in 1/48 scale, and this particular edition is called as Last Flights over Pacific. As you can see, this kit comes in this nice box art box with beautiful box art. Here you can see comparison with my hand. There are marking options for the Fleet Air arm, of course, of the Royal Navy. And on the sides we have some safety information and information about the manufacturer. This is a top opening box, and that's what we have inside. So assembly manual is on the top. And actually this is a separate marking guide. And there is assembly manual. We will check them now and then we will move on to sprues. So assembly manual is printed in form of this small brochure with Czech and English history notes, parts map, and assembly starts from the cockpit, of course, then it gradually continues into wings, fuselage. And note that here we have short features of the possible accessories that you can use with this model. And here you can see stencil application guide for this aircraft. Then we have marking guide, as I said, which is printed in form of this separate brochure. It's cover printed, and we have here 3 marking options. And paint numbers are given in Gunzi designations. Next we have plastic sprues. These are packed into the same plastic bag as you can see here, and might be let's say broken during rough shipment, so I would recommend to check them before the purchase if it is possible for you. Okay, so what we have here, for example, this plastic sprue is dedicated to fuselage halves. Let's zoom in a bit and you can see them closer. So parts division is typical. As you can see, both fuselage halves are molded together with tail segment. Top cowling part is molded on fuselage halves. Nevertheless, the chin panel is molded separately. The same can be said about rudder and cockpit walls, which you can see here, and some cockpit parts which are also placed here. Inside there is almost no cockpit detailing because, as I said before, cockpit walls are designed as separate parts. There are no positioning elements inside, so you will have to be careful with alignment of those together. Next we have small plastic sprue with tail parts and propeller. As you can see, propeller is molded as a one-piece part. Attachment points are placed right in the middle, so you won't damage the part while separating it off the frame. And that's quite nice because you won't have to be worried about some possible issues. Separate plastic frame is dedicated to under fuselage tanks, fuel tanks. As you can see, there are 3 types of this, so for sure 2 of them will go into your spare box. We have small frame for wing edges. As you can see, these are molded as one-piece parts, nothing special, I would say. I hope they will be easy to align with wing parts. Then we have this frame, which is full of different minor elements for external and internal detailing. We have one-piece tail wings, we have some panels for wing parts, air intakes which are molded as one-piece elements, landing gear legs, landing gear covers. Wheels should be assembled out of 2 parts, but we have separately molded hubs, so maybe you will be able to paint them separately and avoid using masks. Here you can take a closer look on all these parts. Molding quality is quite nice. I don't see any flash or other possible problems, so I hope the fitment will be also good. And last but not the least, it's grey plastic sprue with wing parts. As you can see, parts division is typical. Here we have 2 top halves and 1 bottom. Separately molded ailerons, flaps are molded in, separately molded air intakes, separately molded wheel wells. Here you can see them closer. And again, inside there are no position pins, so you will have to be careful while assembling this model. Then we have transparent sprue, which is packed into the separate plastic bag. Just give me a second to open it. Here we have different elements for canopy, for example. Of course, you will be able to replicate aircraft with open canopy, and some internal elements as well. Molding quality is excellent, but there are no masks included, so you'll have to cut them by yourself. And last but not the least is this plastic bag with decals. I see some masks. So masks are included actually. That's quite nice. Just give me a second, I will remove and show them to you. So here are the masks. But I'm not sure if they are designed for use with canopy. We'll check assembly manual now. Then we have PE thread, which is unpainted, and also small film for dashboard. Let's zoom in so that you can see them closer. Meanwhile, I will check assembly manual in order to understand what masks are designed for. So, masks should be used with... Actually, there is no word about masks. It's quite interesting because in the parts map we see that masks are featured, but then there are no any mention on how to use them on your model. So it will be interesting. We will mention it in the review article. And then we have decals sheet, which is printed in Avi print. Here you can see it. Let's zoom out a bit. Here you will find all necessary symbols for 3 marking options. Printing quality is excellent, so no complaints at all. And I hope that application will be easy as well. So that's all for this video review. I hope you enjoyed it. As usual, if you have opinion about this kit, write it in the comment section below. If you want to help us and see more reviews and like this video, of course, press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye!